Hey everyone, Mitch coming in for the Commander's Core studio. Welcome to the show. So on today's episode, I've got a fun one for you because these surprising commanders are Omega level power. And of course, there's a handy dandy card list link in the description below in case you're interested in these commanders. Now, well, that said, let's jump into them. First up, Colfenor the Last Yew. That's right. Colfenor is a Omega level commander. Make sure you check out my deck tech on this one. But yeah, a 3/7 Treefolk Shaman, Vigilance, and Rage for 6 mana in Abzan. Whenever another creature control dies, return to one other target creature card, lesser toughness from your graveyard to your hand. You can do some absolutely disgusting and amazing things with this one. Well, being able to especially just go, oh yeah, I've got these creatures that maybe cost nothing, or pay for themselves essentially in some ways too, and all of a sudden I've got ways in play maybe that adjust the toughness of my creatures potentially, so that when I maybe play them, I maybe sacrifice them, I maybe bring something else back that's free, and then I do it again and again and again and again. An aristocrat's infinite strategy built around a tree. Yeah, you can do some incredibly amazing and powerful things with this one. It is most definitely Omega level. It is one that players just ignore until it is too late. Do not be tricked by this one if you're playing against it, but do trick your opponents if you are playing with it. Dominate them with a tree. Moving on, a name that is very apt for a commander like this, Uyo Silent Prophet. Again, your opponents are like, what is that? I'm over here playing the Dragon. And you're like, yeah, okay, cool, good for you. A 4/4 Moonfolk Wizard with flying for 6 mana in blue. By paying 2, return 2 lands you control back to the owner's hand. Copy target instant spell, you may choose targets to the copy. Very simple, very effective, very amazing commander that, again, players just go like, why would I ever want to bounce my lands back to my hand? First of all, the payoff is insane. Absolutely insane. I'm talking about game-ending insane. And of course, there's ways to take advantage of getting certain lands back to your hand to replay them, essentially. There's ways to take advantage of those lands hitting the battlefield again. There's ways to take advantage of certain lands being in your hand. There's ways to get them out quicker. Regardless, literally just being like, oh yeah, my commander can just copy things way too easily. Yeah, that is a very powerful effect, an absolutely insane effect, some might say. Especially when it comes to certain kinds of spells like, oh, I don't know, extra turn spells that if you just like copy them, you just basically win the game, essentially. Yeah, so you're like, okay, I play this extra turn spell. Let's copy it twice, maybe 3 times. Cool, all right, yeah, I win the game. You essentially can just win the game very simply, very effectively with a card like this, a commander like this. It's got to be for the right play group, though, again, because extra turns, yeah, it's a disgusting strategy. So do keep that in mind. But yeah, dominate your opponents with this surprising Omega level commander. Moving on, Demonlord Belzenlok. Yeah, check out my episode on this one, but you might not, even remember that this is a commander. This is a well-forgotten commander, one that players like, wait, that's a thing? Yeah, it's a thing. 6/6 Elder Demon with flying and trample for 6 mana in black. Hey, enter the battlefield, exile card to the top of your library to exile a non-land card, and then put that card in your hand. If the card's converted mana cost is 4 or greater, repeat it. By the way, it deals 1 damage to you for each card put in your hand this way. Hey, here's the thing with this one. You can build your entire deck around this, basically, to get your entire deck, and then just win from there automatically. Yeah, this is a crazy cool setup that you can do with a commander like this. Literally just play it and you win. There are very few commanders that can do that. But this is a commander where it's like, yeah, I built this very intricate machine, essentially, that works, and when it works, it does. Because every single card in my deck costs 4 or greater somehow. Demonlord Belzenlok is so weird. But yes, it is a commander that is most definitely overlooked, completely forgotten about. And players are like, wait, that's a thing? And you're like, yeah, it's a thing. By the way, here comes the next one that reveal this. Oh yeah, another card's 4 greater. Okay, the next one. Oh, the next one. Oh, the next one. Oh, the next one. Oh, I just drew my entire library. No way. Yeah, dominate your opponents with this. Next up, Sharuum the Hegemon, a 5/5 Sphinx with flying for 6 mana in Esper. Enters the battlefield. You may return target artifact card from your graveyard to the battlefield. Yeah, reanimating artifacts is crazy good. Even if you're not comboing with this one, my gosh, just being able to go, oh yeah, entomb a really powerful artifact into my graveyard, Blightsteel Colossus, whatever it's going to be, and then go, oh yeah, Play my commander. Cool. It's in play now. Cool. Good for me. Yeah. By the way, bring that giant artifact back onto play. Oh, it's on ETB also, so like it's not a cast trigger requirement. So any kind of a blink effect will just let me do it again and again and again and again and again. Of course, with this, there are some very famous loops with it as well. Some very famous combos with it as well. I mean, clone type effects work with this, obviously. Yeah, you can do some absolutely disgusting, crazy combo things with it. You don't have to combo with it for it to be disgustingly powerful, though. But yeah, dominate your opponents with this Forgotten Commander. Moving on, Reaper King. Yeah, one that started off as a joke, but definitely isn't a joke, where it's like, hey, you know what? No, actually, Scarecrow's one of the most powerful tribes out there because of this. A 6/6 Scarecrow for, well, either 10 mana or 5 mana, depending on what you're doing. But yeah, basically, Wooburg. Other Scarecrows get +1/+1. By the way, whenever Scarecrow comes into play, do something small here with the trigger. Hey, you know what? You destroy target permanent. Yeah, absolutely disgusting. So yeah, being able to just go, hey, yeah, Scarecrow's coming to play, and all of a sudden, I just blast the board. Yeah. Oh, by the way, I've got a bunch of just mass blink effects that blink my entire team, and then they come back, and I do it again and again and again. It's gonna be very, 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 very soon for when you are like, oh, you ran out of permanents that aren't lands, so I'm sorry. I have to destroy all of your lands now, too. Reaper King wins. Yeah, it's a commander that, again, some players like Scarecrows. Oh, yeah, now you're scared of Scarecrows. Next up, Selenia, Dark Angel. Check out my deck on this one. One of the very first episodes on this channel, but yeah, make sure you adjust that deck just slightly because I included like 15 plus board wipes, which is kind of a no-no, and I didn't really realize that in Casual Commander back in the day, but now I do! Yeah, so adjust it down slightly, but still, Selenia Dark Angel is such a crazy cool Omega level commander if built properly. A 3/3. It just says legend because it is a legend for 5 mana. Actually, it's a Phyrexian Angel. Okay, there you go. Anyways, for 5 mana, and Azorius. It's so old. And Azorius. And Orzhov. There we go. I'm thrown off by it just saying summon legend. Anyways, got flying. It says it counts as an angel. That's how old this card is. It says it counts as an angel. It's back in 97. By the way, pay 2 life and bounce it back to your hand. This kind of card where a newer player might be like, that is the worst commander of all time. Why would I ever want to pay, 5 mana for a 3/3 flyer that literally just bounces for 2 mana or for 2 life? You're like, oh yeah, no. It's incredibly powerful to be able to adjust your life total down. Being able to go, yeah, you know what? I'm at like basically nothing. First of all, there's certain like win the game type cards. It's like, oh yeah, I just win the game because it won. Cool, good for me. But also, more importantly, life swap cards by being able to go, you know what? I'm down to 1 or 2. It depends on if you're an even or odd life total, basically, because you can just keep repeating this pay 2 life and just responding to it until you eventually go, yeah, okay, I'm at 1. All right, it's in my hand. Good for me. Yay! But yeah, being able to go, all right, let's swap these lives, and all of a sudden, they're at 1 and you're at 40, and you're like, yeah, okay, cool. Okay, bye-bye now. You can do some really crazy and powerful and amazing things with this one. It is so much fun. Moving on, Garna the Bloodflame. What? That's right, Garna the Bloodflame. Yet another commander that you forgot existed. A 3/3 Human Warrior with Flash for 5 mana and Rakdos. Enters the battlefield, return to your hand all creature cards in your graveyard that are put there from anywhere this turn. Other creatures control have haste, by the way. Yeah, so again, literally, if you mill them, if you sacrifice them, if you tutor them into your graveyard, whatever it's gonna be, you discard them, you get them all back. So you can do some absolutely disgusting and amazing things with this one, and players completely forget that this exists because they don't know how powerful it is. Yeah, in this color combination, you actually have a lot of creatures that have some really cool effects. Like, oh yeah, hey, it's like a cost 2 mana, but I can sacrifice it for 2 mana. Or like it comes into play and it gives me 3 mana and it costs 3 mana. Yeah, you can do some disgusting things where you just loop this again and again and again, because players don't realize also that you can actually get Garna back with its own trigger. You play Garna, you sacrifice Garna with that trigger on the stack again with like a Viscera type free sacrifice outlet, and you're like, oh yeah, Garna's triggers on the stack. I'm going to get Garna back from my graveyard to my hand. Okay, cool. And then let's do it again and again. And again, and you see where this craziness is going. Yeah, check out my episode on this one. But yeah, it's a crazy good Omega level commander that people just sleep on. Moving on, you forgot about Mairsil, didn't you? You did! The Pretender, a 4/4. Don't pretend that you didn't. A 4/4 human wizard for 4 mana, and Grixis enters the battlefield to make exile an artifact creature card for your hand or graveyard, put a cage counter on it. Mairsil the Pretender has all activated abilities of all cards you own and exile the cage counters on them. You may activate each of those abilities only once each turn. Yeah, this is a commander that's like a build your own, just absolutely disgusting ability powerhouse, essentially. You're able to go, yeah, okay, get things in my graveyard again, either tutoring them, discarding them, milling them, whatever it's gonna be, all of a sudden. Yeah, or hand. Yes, absolutely for your hand too. Being able to just go, yeah, okay, I actually want that ability. Yeah, that's mine. That's mine. That's mine. It has Aetherling abilities. It's got all these other abilities. It's got amazing things. And of course, again, because it's on an ETB and not on a cast trigger, you're like, oh yeah, blink it, do it again. Blink it, do it again. Blink it, do it again. You can do some absolutely disgusting, doesn't have to be combo, but yes, some combos with this too. Things with this commander that you cannot do with any other commander, because this one's just a hodgepodge of all the abilities, all your artifacts and creatures essentially in your deck, and you're like, yeah, all those things, I get them. It's Omega level. Next up, yet another commander that you forgot existed, Arcum Dagsson. An absolutely disgusting commander. A 2/2 human artificer for 4 mana and blue that says, hey, tap. Target artifact creature's controller sacrifices. The player may search their library for a non-creature artifact card, put a play, then shuffle their library. Yeah, you're like, all right, let's just, I don't know, like, sacrifice this tiny little Thopter. Okay, cool. All right. We did that, and then we go get this massive giant artifact. Yeah, non-creature, sure, but massive giant artifact that's like, yeah, a game-ending card super early in the game. Oh, and then, you know what? I'm not done yet, actually. I'm in blue, so let's untap this commander and then sacrifice this other servo and then do it again. Yeah, you can go get some really heavy-hitting cards. Of course, you can go get combos. Yes, you definitely can. But you can go get some really heavy-hitting cards to do some absolutely disgusting things way too early in the game with a commander like this. Artifacts are broken and disgusting and amazing, and this commander says, hey, let's do all the broken, disgusting, amazing things. Remember that I existed, please. I'm amazing. And finally, an uncommon commander with an uncommonly uncommon effect. Araumi of the Dead Tide, an insanely good Omega level commander, a 1/4 Merfolk Wizard for 3 mana and Dimir. Tap exile cards to your graveyard equal to the number of opponents you have. Target creature card in your graveyard gains Encore until end of turn. Encore is equal to its mana cost. Encore is a very powerful thing. Basically, hey, for every single opponent, I get a copy of this card. Oh, by the way, it attacks, cool, and against haste, sacrifice end step, cool, good for me. What matters literally with this is, hey, yeah, I get 3 copies of a card out of my graveyard, which is crazy powerful for the cost of that card too. So again, if I get Gary out of my graveyard, Greymarch Masfidel, all of a sudden I get 3 Garys, which means I get 3 triggers off of Gary, which means that, my goodness, I am draining my opponents for an insane amount, literally just with my Garys and just with Araumi. That is what, 7 devotion to black, being able to drain each opponent now for what, 21 in total? Half of their life, more than half of their life, literally for just getting 1 thing out of the graveyard with this. And then I gained, what, 63 life off of that, essentially, with Gary. Oh, by the way, if I have any more devotion, and you've got, ways to tutor and tomb things in your graveyard. You got ways to do this more than 1 time in a turn to get with untap effects. You've got other things that you can absolutely just dominate your opponents with by getting them out all at the same time. This is a commander that is super, super, super underrated, super Omega level. You need to take it seriously and dominate your opponents with it. And with that, this episode is coming to a close. Make sure you comment below with your thoughts on it. And of course, as always, thanks again and have a good one. This show and episodes like this one are possible thanks to viewers like you. If you're looking for an easy way to help support this show, make sure that you like, share, and subscribe. Also, hit that bell notification icon so you don't miss any new episodes. You can also go check out our playmats and other merchandise at thecommandersquarters.com. Another easy way to support this show is with our TCG player affiliate links. So whether you're buying a deck or individual cards, you can use this general link right here or one in the description. And the final way that you can support this show is by supporting us directly by becoming a patron. There are many benefits to being a patron, and I truly couldn't do this without all of their support.